Hey, what's up? It's Crazy Al Kane, sugarcane.com, CACTV, back with another Bike of the Day feature. Yeah. Bike of the Day, a series where people submit their custom-built BMX bikes to sugarcane.com, and I feature them on the site and also feature them on this video series, Bike of the Day. So I've been getting more consistent with posting up episodes here on YouTube, and I've also been getting a lot more bikes submitted to me, so this movement is growing and people are submitting more bikes, and it's pretty dope. For those of you who don't already know, I accept all types of BMX bikes. That goes from vintage all the way to modern day. That goes from 16 all the way to 29 inch. That goes flatland, street, park, race, wheelie bike, and I also added dirt jumpers to the mix. So if you have a 26-inch hardtail front suspension dirt jumper, or even if you have a rigid front end, it doesn't matter. As long as it's a dirt jumper, send that bad boy in. All custom bikes, you gotta have some type of customization on your bike, whether it be different handlebars, different color grips, different wheels, or whatever. It just cannot be a stock bike. You can't send in stock bikes to Bike of the Day. They have to have some sort of customization, some sort of originality to them as far as the parts that you chose for them. As long as you have something that is different on the bike than what the stock model has, send those bad boys in. Now today's Bike of the Day is a special one because it's the first dirt jumper that's featured on Bike of the Day. Round of applause. That's right, I put the word out about getting dirt jumpers on Bike of the Day, and I started getting submissions already. So the first dirt jumper to be featured on Bike of the Day is a 26-inch standard dirt jump beauty sent in by Chris Cline. That's right, this bike is a dirt jumper built by a BMX brand, so it has that BMX heritage, BMX lineage, Standard Bike Co., one of the legendary BMX brands in the game, making dirt jumpers. And Chris Cline was actually one of the first people to request a dirt jumper to be built by Standard. If you've been racing BMX over the last several years, you already noticed that there are a bunch of guys out there racing on dirt jumpers on the BMX track, because dirt jumpers are BMX bikes. Bicycle motocross, that's what they do. So big shout out to everybody who rides dirt jumpers on the BMX track, and Chris Cline is a strong advocate of BMX racing on a dirt jumper. He's been riding one for several years, and it's awesome that he sent his bike in, and it's the first one to be featured on Bike of the Day. Now Chris sent in an extensive inspiration for his build, but I'm gonna give you the quick summary of what he said. Basically, he said back in 2009 he hopped on a dirt jumper and started racing with it and just fell in love with it right away. He had BMX legend Rick Molinterno, owner of Standard Bike Co., built him a dirt jumper back in the day. Like I said before, he's one of the reasons why Standard Bike Co. is making dirt jumpers currently. He also went on to say he has the first prototype, and he also has one of the first production model dirt jumpers from Standard Bike Co. And like I also said, he races his dirt jumper on the BMX tracks. He also races dual slalom on that dirt jumper. And not only that, he gets podiums on that dirt jumper. He wins races on that dirt jumper. He gets podiums on that dirt jumper. There's been a lot of naysayers, a lot of haters out there who talk about dirt jumpers either being an advantage or being a disadvantage or being too big or whatever the case is. But listen, cruiser class is any bike with 22-inch wheels or bigger. So you can go to a BMX race and race on a 29-inch bike if you want to. You can race on a full suspension mountain bike if you want to. Now, a full suspension mountain bike, you're not going to have that much of an advantage. But on a dirt jumper, it has the same type of feel, the same type of aggressive geometry that a BMX race bike has. So it's no question that you can get on a dirt jumper and get busy on the BMX track and kick some butt. If you want to find out more about what Chris has to say about his standard dirt jumper, come to sugarcane.com. He has a really good story about the inspiration for his build. Definitely something you might want to read if you're interested in getting a dirt jumper and racing BMX and stuff like that. Now that we've seen the inspiration for the build, let's find out about those parts, son! Chris's bike is a Standard Bike Co. 26-inch dirt jumper. It's got a 21.5 top tube, and it's done in that custom chrome colorway, looking fresh. His fork is a 2011 X Fusion Velvet. His stem is made by Standard, of course. His bars are Black Market Molly Hatchet bars. He's rocking the Chris King hubs. His front rim is an I9 and he's rocking the Sun single track on the rear. He's rocking those profile cranks. He's rocking performance bike private label flat pedals on his bike, and he's been running them since 2010, son. He's rocking a JW chainring. He's running Avid BB7 mechanical brakes. The seat post is made by Supercross. He's sitting on an Alien Nation seat. The seat clamp is made by JW. He's rolling on Maxxis DTH 2.15 BMX tires, and he's holding on to ODI Vans waffle grips. Now that we know about the parts on this bike, let's find out about what the people think about our first dirt jumper to be featured on Bike of the Day. Let's go to the ratings, son. I say son a lot. You're gonna hear me say son a lot. I might change it up. I might say G next time. Go old school with it, say G. All right, so the standard DJ26 has an overall score of a 9.64. He already got 7 votes. Keep those votes coming. The overall color score is a 9.54, originality 9.57, parts 9.6, and overall style is a 9.86, giving him that total score of 9.64. Keep those votes coming, y'all. Come to the site, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come to the site and rate this bike right here. When you scroll down a little bit more, you can see each individual rating, and you can like or dislike the rating if you want. You can also share wherever you want to share that. You scroll down some more and you will see information on how to submit your bike. Scroll down a little bit more and you can find out information on how to submit your bike. I also have these details in the description below, but I will tell you real quick. All you have to do is send in a bunch of high-res photos of your bike, full bike shots, and also close-up shots of your parts. I also need a full parts list and the inspiration for your build. All you have to do is email that to sugarcanecom@gmail.com. Scroll down some more and you will see the reaction emojis, and it's a fun way for visitors to come to the site and give a quick little response on how they thought the bike looked. You may say it's whack, you may say it's like, what? You might be like, you might think it's dope, you might love it, or you might see the bike and be like, oh snap, son, this bike is sick. Or you might be like, why? Why are they even doing this? Why was this bike submitted? Why are they doing a competition with bikes? Why does it have to always be about competitions? How come we can't just like bikes and love bikes and not judge? Why can't this be a no judgment zone? You can show all of those emotions and reactions by clicking on the reaction emoji. Okay, so this is the part of the segment where I go into the bike of the month chart, but I haven't set the bike of the month chart up yet because it's still early. This is only the second bike that I'm talking about for bike of the month, but we can find out where this bike is on the bike of the year chart. So let's go to that. And Chris Cline standard dirt jumper 26 is in 13th place. It is in the top 20 of the 50 bikes that we feature on the bike of the year chart. So he is in the top 20 position. Make sure you come back to sugarcane.com, come to the bike of the year page where you can actually click on all of these different images and it'll take you right to the bike's featured article where you can actually vote and rate this bike. Okay, that's it. Bike of the day, our first dirt jumper to be featured for bike of the day. Shout out to Chris Cline, shout out to Rick Molinterno, shout out to Standard Bike Co. representing for the dirt jumping community. If you have a dirt jumper, make sure you send it in. We are featuring dirt jumpers on bike of the day. It's a battle between all BMX bike types, and that includes dirt jumpers. So get involved. You can't win it if you ain't in it. You definitely want to showcase these bikes and let people know all the different flavors of BMX bikes that are out there that you can get, and different ideas on how to customize your bikes right here on sugarcane.com. So enough looking at bikes, enough talking about bikes, enough rating bikes. I need you guys to go out and ride your bike. All right? And with that said, I'm going to take it back to my man.
Back to you, Billy.